Hello. On Earth, for every 100 females born, there are about 108 males born, but the average ratio of men to women living on Earth is 101 males to 100 females. This is nature's subtle way of stating exactly what it means to be a man. A man was built to be a warrior, a protector, destroyer, an explorer, an adventurer, a conqueror. By nature's virtue, a man was built to take risks. A risk innately implies the possibility of failure. Beyond that, as implied by the numbers, tragically, some of us do to an extent where we may not return. This is a pain almost every one of us has experienced, losing a loved one, a friend, or just someone you may have known. The vast majority of time, it's our fellow brethren who consist of these tragedies. In accordance with Mother Nature's rule, to survive and reproduce, we were the ones chosen to take risks for our tribe, for our people, for our species. We are the ones who exist to give our lives for something bigger than ourselves, whether it be a father for his children or a leader for his people. That is why we are more likely to pass. Within all of us, the survival of our ancestors over the millennia. This is the game we have been chosen to play. Thus nothing has motivated us more, inspired us more, filled our hearts with more than the possibility of living for something bigger than ourselves, regardless of the risks attached. That is what I saw when I saw Maxim Dadashev. Now, the sports have always drawn a wide audience of predominantly men because we feel our own struggles through a metaphor projected by the arena. Whether it be basketball, soccer, football, Muay Thai, mixed martial arts, boxing, the warrior's struggle projected through the harsh world of athletics has always been a way to lift our own spirit. Because in truth, every person is fighting their own battle. In accordance with nature choosing us, this truth cannot be escaped. If you're not fighting with it externally, you're most definitely fighting it internally. Watching these men overcoming struggle, it has always been a way to give us a sense of competence with our own harsh reality. But here's another truth. These brave men, especially in the world of combat sports, they stand before the truest expression Mother Nature has permitted in civilized society. Of course, there will be a cost. This is the risk of achieving something great. Maxim Dadashev was unwilling to back down even after the onslaught he took. Even after his trainer Buddy McGirt pleaded with him to do so, you could feel it in Dadashev's eyes. The man still held light, an unwavering will despite his body and mind being battered. When we see a man like this, innately, we all feel it in our hearts. A glint of what nature inscribed into the DNA of man. Maxim Dadashev was a champion who was willing to give everything for something bigger than himself. Thus naturally, a part of us aches in his passing even if you did not know him. We bow our heads in sorrow, acknowledging his sacrifice. He is nature's expression of why our ancestors, why humanity as a whole has survived to this point. If our why is bigger than ourselves, we will give everything, with the tragedy being, sometimes nature truly does take it all. Sports are dangerous, but many have asked should they be permitted if they are this dangerous. It does not acknowledge how many people it has saved, how many people it has given hope to, given discipline to, inspired, brought out of poverty, brought together. There will always be risk to any great aspiration. Thus, to those who understand, naturally, we will champion the fallen as heroes. Maxim Dadashev was a man who tried his best. He tried for something bigger than himself even when his body had nothing left. If perishing exists as a higher likelihood amongst men, truly, you can see it in Dadashev's eyes. Even then, he was a man who possessed a will far beyond common.
I'm going to stop the fight. Max, I'm going to stop it. Max, you're getting hit too much. You're getting hit too much, Max. Please, Max, please, let me do this, okay? Okay? Look at me. Please.